Hi, JB and Sandy. I know I probably look like I'm about, what, 13? No, I'm 34. I don't know why I led off with that. Curious. I also don't know why I'm submitting this, other than I would absolutely love to work with you on radio. Not so much because you're on the radio, although I love listening to the radio. I'm a complete radiophile. But because listening to you over the past, I don't know, since what, 1997 or 98? Have you been on that long? I just can't even believe that. I have just enjoyed your stories, how your life unfolds, but most of all, what you do for Austin, my favorite city in the world and where I was raised, and it's a part of who I am. I can't imagine, for me, it wouldn't even seem like a job if I was with you on the radio. It would more be like a service to my community, a service to Austin. But a little bit of background about myself. I am a single mom by choice. I have a little girl who's 11 months old, which is the reason why I said at the very first that I'm surprised that I'm sending this in, because she's my life and my world and the first among all things. And it would mean a big life change, but maybe one that would work out the best for both of us. I don't know. It's a big leap. And I come from a family of radio. I myself have not been on the radio, although I must say, where I work, I've been told most of my life that I do have a radio voice. My grandfather owned a radio station in Bluefield, West Virginia. He was also on TV way back in the day as part of Scoop and Snoop, and so he would let me do the weather on the TV and the radio when I was a very little girl, and that is my only claim to fame. But at the place in which I work, I do the phone system. When you call and say, thank you for calling, blah, blah, blah. And I think my voice has always wanted to break free from voicemail jail and find its way to branch out among the many listeners. You say hundreds of listeners, you know, you're just, you know, being quite modest. It's very freeing, the idea of that. I would love to sit down and talk with you and chat with you and chat with your listeners and see how I fit. And not say,